I'm standing here as the General Manager of Radio Univers. But if you know Alhaji and the role he played at Radio Univers, it was so mighty that I couldn't even do the job by myself. So when Alhaji left, we had two managers. So myself and the station apprentice, who is also there. That should tell you how big the shoes we were stepping in were. Some of the volunteers, as we speak, have still not found their voices. There are some of them who have not been able to come on air to conduct their programs because of the surprise we've all been befuddled by his death. I came into Radio Univers as a young student who was passionate about radio, broadcasting, and journalism. I went to see Alhaji, and he asked me, what program do you study? I tell him, and he says, okay, we can create a program around your area of study. I did food science. So he said, can you bring a proposal? And I said, yes, I can. So I wrote a proposal and I sent it to him. He reads it and said, this is good. You are starting your show this Saturday. And that's how I got into Radio Univers. When you read the testimonies and the tributes from all the past volunteers, it tells you the kind of man Alhaji was. Humility was his hallmark. And stepping in his shoes at this time, I can only say that being a former student, it also tells you that he did not just build an institution, he also prepared people who would take over. That's a great, hallmark of every great leader. There are places when leaders leave and then the place dies. But Alhaji is still living in us, the volunteers, the people we trained, and he has trained a whole lot. So when I stand here, I speak for all his proteges who are related around the globe, from Ghana to outside. Bolare is here, and so many of them are standing here. They all came to pay tribute. There's one thing that Alhaji does. Radio Univers was so important to him that even when he retired and we took over, he was holding our hands, and we needed that because this is a man who has been there for over 30 years, and all of a sudden they say, hey, you go and take his place. But he was always coming around. He was always at Radio Univers, and he was always ready to hold our hands so that we can learn the job of management at the University of Ghana. A lot of University of Ghana professors are here. Management there needs a lot of learning. He did all that. I remember we have an issue with NCA, the regulator. And then I called Alhaji. Alhaji, they said we should come for a meeting. He said, don't worry, I'm coming with you. Just let me know the time. So I go with Alhaji and Prof. Benin here, and I feel heavy because there are so many people there that I don't even know, but they know him, and he has trained so many of them. So it's a shock for me because I thought he could be around for some time so that at least he could hold our hands, but God knows best. So for the bereaved family, we say our condolences. We are thankful in the fact that he has trained people who are up to the task and will keep his legacy. I am also glad that we have a lot of dignitaries here. Radio Univers has trained a lot of people, not just journalists, but even politicians. His Excellency mentioned that his first radio interview was on what? Radio Univers. I see Honorable John Boadu here. A lot of people cut their media engagement on Radio Univers. as a manager, I am calling on all of us to come to the rescue of Radio Univers, because we need funds to develop the station the way Alhaji wanted to. Alhaji started a TV station, but he could not finish because of funds. We need to continue the legacy.